This time with Ben and Daniel, we take a look at a singular and unique moment in time and space. One in which two individuals speak about ideas that they think are relevant but are greatly mistaken. The time is now. The setting is known as the dining room. The Where? A Bad Podcast. All right, this is Ben.
And this is Daniel.
It's time for another bad podcast. I'm just over here sipping some Guinness Extra Stout. Now, I know what y'all thinking. You, stout? That's disgusting. But listen, yes, it is. It is so gross.
I'm just sipping...
Offices.
You let me get through my tea bit? I'm sipping...
It's called a drill bit. You
I'm sipping Ben's, not Milo's famous tea. It's not Milo's. But
he means I homemade it.
Yeah, he put it in a Milo's jar. I'm also sipping...
Jug.
This is one of our sponsors. Pete's.
Not one of our sponsors.
Iced espresso. Caramel macchiato. Hit us up in the DMs and we'll get with you. And also Junior Mints if they want to throw a sponsor in. If they don't want to, use this shot for the rest of the episode so they don't get any unnecessary rain.
No, in the beginning he needs to blur out.
Yes.
Look, I don't like wine, but Sable bought a bunch of clearance wine. I've had some wine tonight before this beer.
That's even worse that it was clearanced.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what a stout is?
No.
Okay, imagine you're looking at my hands.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking at him.
Okay, so you got your lagers, your degrees of browner ales, porters, stouts.
Darkest.
Yeah. Maybe they're reversed. I don't think they are, though. I think the porter and then the stout. I think the stout is the darkest. I think that's what Guinness is known for, is their stouts. Extra stout.
Don't sponsor them now.
I'm not sponsoring. What I mean is...
This is accidentally become a prop.
Nope. What I mean is...
You have to blur that too.
You know in coffee, the beans are roasted?
Sure.
Well, think of stouts, or think of beer as coffee for a minute, and think of white pale ales as light roasted coffee, and then stouts as dark roasted coffee. You know what I taste when I drink a stout?
Coffee.
No, I'll tell you. Let me get refreshed.
Okay.
You know what that reminds me of? When I'd be at home and my mom would char grill a steak.
Oh.
Imagine taking that charred bits, shaving them all off with a grater. They're all just charred bits, okay? Putting it in a coffee grinder, grinding it up into a powder, then mixing it with water, and then drinking it. Stouts are disgusting.
That's insane.
No, it's in a cup.
That was a reach.
Yes, it was. Okay.
So what I'm getting is beer is coffee or what? I think you...
Basically.
Okay.
Dude, okay. I never got to shout out. I have a cocaine problem. I never got to shout out. Oh, we have a new... We switched out the clock for this cat thing.
But it's going to get expensive if we keep using it because it runs on batteries.
They're rechargeable. But batteries cannot last forever. Did I ever tell you how batteries work? I watched a video on the lithium batteries.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now we're going to have this little prop. Oh. Do you remember like the second episode of our show?
Mm-hmm.
We have a show now.
I know, it blows my mind.
A show with no budget.
Or ambition.
Oh. Please, we got ambition. We talked about putting something on the walls.
Yeah.
We still haven't.
Well,
I did put a bell alarm.
That's new?
Well, it's new to the house.
Well, is it new to the podcast?
No.
Okay, I've always thought that. I don't know why you tried to lead me astray or whatever.
Because I'm not a good shepherd, okay?
What is a stray? Oh my god.
Yeah.
A stray is just a
now
stray.
Now the bells are ringing.
Cluck, 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 like Taco Bell.
That was a chicken.
Yeah, Taco Bell used to have the clucking chicken or whatever.
They had a chihuahua.
What the? It's a chalupa.
Oh my god. Yappa!
Oh my god.
Okay. This is gonna be a good one. Well, guys, if you're not sure of anything in life, you can be
sure of this.
You can be sure this is gonna be a good listen. Probably a good hour and 40 to 2 hours.
We're already an hour 40.
I'm in it for the long haul. Okay. I just called up U-Haul and said, "Can I borrow a truck? Because I'm going on a long journey."
Do they call them long hauls? Like if it's a long one?
I'm not sure.
You've never rented like an 18-wheeler U-Haul?
Have I ever rented an 18-wheeler U-Haul?
Like the...
Where did I move? I moved like 5 blocks from my parents' house.
I know, but it's a lot of sentimental like value. Like if you're like me, you give every little thing like a little bit of sentimental value. You look at it, you're like, that's the rock I saw the day I skinned my knee in 3rd grade.
That's the day I got hepatitis C.
Yeah, like it's just a little fond memory.
That toilet right there gave me hepatitis.
Yeah, like I don't throw away receipts because it's like, oh, I was wearing a blue shirt when I bought that, and this receipt reminds me of it. So my room's a mess. And my mom's like, throw away your stuff.
Your mom's like,
no, she wouldn't make that many dolphin noises.
That's a funny one right there, man. You should be a comedian or something.
Dude, what are we? Except 2 bad comedians going nowhere.
Wait, talk about yourself.
Hold on. I was talking about...
Hold on. I like this. Should we start this?
Start what?
Hold on.
Hold on. Are we starting this?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
What was I talking about?
Dude, I completely forgot what my even objective was.
I felt like it was important and you forgot.
People are going to misconstrue us laughing for being drunk.
I know.
Inebriated. First of all, you're just drinking
tea.
Okay. I, however, am drinking an alcoholic beverage.
Your second one.
But I am not inebriated. I am just feeling froggy.
Amen.
Amen, brother.
I took a picture of a frog outside your...
Yeah, I was checking... Oh, okay. Here's a little story. I had some anonymous plant that was growing. Dad was telling me it was a serrano. In my head, I had planted a serrano seed. Very surprised that the serrano was starting to grow because, hybrids are only being sold in stores. Basically, you can't grow anything from them hardly. It's a Tabasco plant.
The fact that your father lied to you will always upset me.
No, hold on. We talked about lies. We talked about truth,
you're
remember?
Right. That was his truth.
His truth. He told me what the truth was that he knew.
Yes.
I'm growing Tabascos, though. Finally. All year long, I wanted Tabascos.
Do you need a permit for that? Like tobacco?
Hey, look. I looked at growing tobacco. I actually thought about, I told you I wanted to grow cotton?
Yeah.
Because I want to make our own shirts and stuff. I'm pretty sure we can grow tobacco. As long as we don't sell it.
Can you inhale it?
I mean, I'm not... Dude, look, I just looked up...
What does your shirt say?
Pikes Peak, Cog Railway.
Is that a real place or a reference to something?
That's a real place. Colorado, Pikes Peak. There was a Cog Railway. It's under renovation right now. So I wanted to go this year again.
Oh yeah, but it was closed for renovation.
Closed for renovation.
That's
a show right there.
Yeah, it's the title of a crappy like after 10 p.m. sitcom on the Comedy Central.
Now hold on. Okay.
Hold on.
Look, we had some specific things to talk about.
No, I didn't.
But during my first glass of wine, I forgot what those specifics were.
That's why you started taking paper notes, right? Like you said you were going to do.
Yeah. What was I talking about? I listened to our last podcast, and that's all I said.
You said it a lot. I think you're talking about Pikes Peak Cog Railway, though.
It was.
Yeah.
Not last time. This time. Right now.
Currently.
Also, hate chair squeaking. I was
Yeah.
looking at getting a new chair. My dad
I was looking at getting a new house. It's not even my house.
Dad dig at me.
No, it was just like a
You son of a.
dolphin noise again.
I gotta stop, but it's so much fun.
But it's fun for Brendan because he's like having to. He's actually having to watch the whole podcast while he edits it.
Oh, he actually needs the work because he's watching it to see where he can splice stuff in.
Yeah.
He just needs something to do. We're keeping him awake.
He's gonna cut that one.
No, I hope it's just a long sound of dolphins. Have a mating ritual.
Wow.
My cousin. Oh, I remember
Your
why.
cousin O?
Yeah, instead of P.
Really poor alphabet puns. Okay, continue.
But still, P and O.
Mm-hmm.
For poor.
That was somewhat better, yeah.
Yeah. For poor. Because poor is spelled P-O.
I'm already on to the cousin. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
look.
We're talking about it anymore.
I was thinking about this today. I forgot to give a special thank you to some of the people who comment and talk to me about the podcast.
You said that last time, though.
Yeah,
and you never
but this
did
time I definitely will mention
now.
them.
Do it now.
Okay, first of all, I will definitely mention at the beginning of this statement that I'm about to make, Jocelyn.
Okay.
I feel like she's one of our biggest supporters, and she
I
doesn't
think
even watch
she's
it.
the biggest supporter. No, I think she watches it.
I don't know,
Maybe,
but
or
she
skimmed it
at least she messaged me the other day talking about how much she liked the last one we released, and I'm like, wait, there's a new one out. I didn't even know he put it out yet.
Damn. That's awesome. Yeah, she always shares them and heart reacts.
So I want to thank Jocelyn.
Heart reacts.
This is for real.
So was mine.
In my heart, thank you for actually caring enough to even message me about it.
Yeah.
This is a dream of mine to do a podcast, to make something of it.
She sent me something on Instagram about something we should do an episode about. Is like the Fermi paradox, like aliens or something. But continue.
Yeah, let's talk about aliens.
Well, I mean,
Let's talk about how Joe Rogan has his own stand-up comedy show.
Is he an alien?
Maybe.
He used to not think the moon landing was real.
Huh. He probably still doesn't. But I'm not done talking about people who support this.
Okay.
I had another person come up to me and talk about how while they're at work, they listen to it with their earbuds in. And
It's gonna make me cry.
that they laugh at it.
Wow.
I mean, we probably have people, like 6 people who even listen to it regularly. Oh, no. One more person. I forgot about this person. Kaylee, she listens to it.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, she finds it really funny. Kaylee, you, Colton, Jocelyn, you guys are VPs.
I gotta shout out Maya too. I mean,
Did she listen?
Yeah, every single episode she
God,
and she's
Maya.
like Snapchatting me about it, like while she's watching it. Like she's like genuinely laughing at your jokes and like slightly chuckling at mine because mine are not as funny.
Maya, listen. Daniel's funny. You just have to give him time.
She's giving me a lot of it.
You need more time.
More.
No. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Seriously. Thank you.
Yeah. For real.
I really want to make something of this, and probably won't. But
That's the spirit.
that's the spirit. I feel like I'm a realist.
You sell properties.
Realtor. Did you know it's pronounced realtor, not
Yeah, there's a
realtor?
whole like show about that. It's called the Santa Clarita Diet. It got canceled. It was on Netflix.
Oh, that movie.
no, it's a show. I liked it. A lot.
I don't like anything.
Drew Barrymore's in.
I can't stand her face, by the way.
Yeah. Well,
Drew
if she's
Barry less,
listening-
please.
No, hold on. If she's listening, I think your face is fine, but you move your head a lot when you talk.
Do I?
No, Barry Drew. Drew Barrymore.
What'd she draw?
No. She moves like when she talks. She's like,
She just has sass.
well, that, or she's just moving her head.
Hey, there is one movie she was in that I liked.
Abba. Mamma Mia.
No, I never watched it. Although that has Pierce Brosnan in it.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan is
James Bond.
and he used the P99,
Yes.
which I paid for and bought.
Separately? This is where watching it comes in handy because you just sat through like 5 seconds of silence if you're listening.
Was that really 5 seconds? Okay. No. What was I thinking of?
What were you thinking of?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Help me. I'm dying here. Help my soul. No, we were talking about... Oh, there was a movie.
Okay, Drew Barrymore.
My sister, actually, I think, really liked this movie. Maybe I like it because my sister liked it. I have nothing to do with my sister as of now. I mean, that's going to be a hard hitter right there. We just went from up here to down here.
Shout out if you're listening.
I mean, I love my sister, but she has had nothing to do with
Let's
us
just move on.
for like 12 years. No, I can't just skip past this.
Okay.
I will not jaunt past this story of my life.
Okay.
That's a big story right there. Sometime we'll delve into it.
Okay, sure.
She used to watch this movie. I don't remember what it was called, but it had her, and basically it was the story of Cinderella, but with her, with Drew Barrymore. And I remember,
story.
I think Da Vinci was in it. Like Leonardo da Vinci was in it. And I remember there was one scene where like there was a...
Hold on.
They're on a river, and they were wearing boat shoes.
Do you mean DiCaprio?
Say what did you say? Yeah.
Did you mean DiCaprio?
No, like in the movie.
Oh.
The character's name was like he was Da Vinci.
Like he was Da Vinci.
Yeah, like he was coming up with like inventions all the time. Oh.
Do you know why they called him Da Vinci? Because he invented all the things.
I'm about to put stop.
I don't
on this
blame
right
you.
now.
I don't blame you if you unsubscribe and block us for that.
But I really don't blame you if you do subscribe.
And hit the bell. Hey.
What, Kyle? It was the story of Cinderella, and
Like another Cinderella story.
I still wanted to throw up every time I saw that girl's face.
Drew Barrymore?
Yeah, she makes me want to hurl, dude.
Her face movements make me want to, but I can
Well,
get
where
over.
are you coming from?
Step off.
Off.
Hold on.
Okay, so that's the only movie I've seen with her in it that
I thought you were just gonna stop it. That's the only movie I've seen.
That's the only movie I've seen with her in it that I liked. So,
Mm.
but I do remember that one scene. There was like a river, and she's wearing some like boat-shaped shoes that Da Vinci made. I think it was Da Vinci. It was a long time since I watched it.
Oh my
And she's
God.
trying to go across the river.
Are you talking about Romeo and Juliet?
I don't know.
Me neither. Anyway,
I feel like it was called Happily Ever After, but I don't know. Wait, what?
it's probably.
That's probably it. That's probably it.
Thanks, Sable.
If you
Shout
couldn't
out
hear
to
that, Sable was yelling it through the door because she's trying to sleep. We got to figure out a better way to do this. We do it when Sable's trying to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through my 2 beers.
Whoops! I just hit the mic. Hope you guys.
3
didn't
cups of
mind.
wine. Did you know that having a beer a week is still over the amount that you should have?
Well, I don't think you should have any because alcohol is like a poison.
Are you coming at me right now?
Not personally at you. I just.
I never did listen to the conspiracy thing for the 9/11, but it reminded me of the Mandela effect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was watching Twilight Zone last night, which also helped me remind me of the Mandela effect. I don't know who watches this or listens to this, so I don't know what audience I'm speaking to. But for those that are too young to know, I feel like that's a really dickish thing of a 25-year-old to say.
Hold on, you're 25?
Yeah.
No, that's okay. You can say it.
Twilight Zone. Do you know what Twilight Zone is? You ever watch it?
Yeah, I watched one episode with you and your parents.
Oh, that was the first time you ever watched it?
Yeah,
Have you heard of it before then?
heard of it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm definitely going to describe it now.
Okay.
Twilight Zone is the place is now. The time, never. You are in the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone is this, like a 7th, 8th dimension, I don't know, of just the unnatural. Something that's crazy. And every episode is something different, just like wacky happens.
Mm.
But the episode I'm speaking of specifically, these people are in like I don't know, 60, talking about going back in time before the stock market crash.
To get rich.
Yeah, they were talking about that. When the guy leaves the home or the place he was in, it's all of a sudden 1920 or 1820 something. I think it was 1820. He goes to back. He goes back to the day that Lincoln was assassinated. Okay, and he tries to stop it. And basically, the story was you can't change time, you can't change history, but you can change. Okay, imagine a woven fabric.
Okay.
You can't change the design, but you might be able to change the material. You might be able to change the endings, the tapestries.
Why couldn't I change the design if I could do all those other things? Like if I were talented.
I'm not explaining why you can. I'm just saying what you can. So, imagining that was true, the idea was... Also, that's another thing I say a lot. I'm like, the idea. I hate that.
Well, I think it's classy. I mean,
when people say you're your own worst critic, that might not be true in my case. I probably have a lot of haters, but I will say I am a big critic of myself.
Well, the idea is just not care. Just
FUQ. That's not inappropriate. It is appropriate because it's not spelled the same.
But doesn't it mean the same thing, Ben? Just like saying "fu" means the same thing.
You know what FUQ
No,
means?
It's not the word that's crude. It's the idea behind it. Wouldn't you?
I can't say what I was thinking.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
No, but I really want to.
Let's move past it.
I thought it was funny. Okay, moving past it. He goes back in time. He's trying to tell everyone, hey, Lincoln's going to get shot or assassinated.
What movie is this?
Twilight Zone.
Okay.
And no one's going to believe him, or no one believes him except one person. Okay. Rewind. He's back at the place talking with his friends. A butler is waiting on him. His name is Williamson. He goes back in time, the main character, to try to stop the assassination, and he's dealing with this cop. He doesn't deal with him per se, but the cop believes him. And then when he comes back to regular time, Williamson is no longer a butler, but he's also a rich guy sitting down at this table discussing these things. And he's like, weren't you a butler? I'm no snob, sir, but a butler? It's... He basically changed the fabric of time as far as he didn't change events that were big and critical.
This is a real show where they do
Lincoln's
this?
assassination. He changed small, minute things. Like he got this person's great-grandfather to believe his theory that Lincoln was going to get assassinated. He gets up, promoted. He becomes like a mayor, a big official or something like that. And then it just passes on down to where this guy is rich. So it changed the fabric of time as in... This guy's no longer going to be a butler. He's going to be, a rich man debating ideas. But the still events of history as far as the president is assassinated is going to hold true.
Oh, fixed points in history.
Yeah. I didn't agree with that idea, but that made me think of the Mandela effect. Do you know of this?
People believe things that aren't true.
Well, it hurts a little bit. Why don't you explain it? It's part of me. It started with Nelson Mandela. Everyone thought he had died at a certain point, but actually he was still alive. You never heard of this?
No, I did. Yeah. It's like everybody somehow believes something, even though the opposite
large groups of people believing facts that are not actually facts, but we don't know if they are. This goes back to my idea. Oh, I just watched a show, a Netflix series called The Island.
I want to watch that. Yeah.
Where it's a simulation.
Did you ever watch The Island with Ewan McGregor? I think it's Ewan McGregor.
Why did you call him Ewan?
Or Jude Law.
No, I'm pissed off. Why'd you call him Ewan?
What did I call him?
You called him Ewan.
What's his name?
Ian. E-un.
Star Wars guy?
Who the are you talking to right now? What are you mentioning?
Who's Ian McGregor?
I never said McGregor.
What did I say?
You said Ewan. Ewan Kenobi.
What? No, I'm talking about Ewan McGregor, the actor who plays Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequels.
He's not Ewan.
He's Ian?
Are you serious?
It's got a W.
No, Obi-Wan Kenobi has a W.
I'm going to prove something to Ben. Hold on.
Okay, I didn't know what you're talking about. It's not pronounced Ewan.
How's it pronounced?
Ewan?
How do you pronounce it?
Ewan McGregor?
It's Ewan McGregor.
Ewan? No. Have Siri read it.
Oh my god.
I'm pissed off. Better than pissed on. Guess it depends on who you are.
Hold on.
For those listening, we're looking it up.
Well, we're trying to.
Daniel could use a smartphone.
Shut up.
Grab a brush and put on makeup. I don't think you want.
It won't play.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you ask it nicely?
I didn't ask it at all. It should just know. It should be able to read my mind.
Okay, I know who you're talking about at least.
Okay. Yeah. Who's Ian McGregor? Like what?
No, that's Ian McKellen.
That's.
Where did I get the McKellen from?
Gandalf.
That's not McGregor though.
It's McKellen.
Yeah.
Who plays Magneto.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
It's
But I think there's a young...
Sir Ian McKellen, right?
Yeah, but I think there's a young one who plays him...
Obi-Wan.
Not Ewan. Oh, it is Ewan. No, it's not.
Oh, okay. I'm glad to see that this conversation has gone nowhere.
That
Tell me
means a
more
lot
about
to
the
me.
story, please.
Where was I going?
A show with Ewan McGregor.
Oh, it's a movie
Okay.
called The Island with Ewan McGregor. I think it's Ewan McGregor or Jude Law. And it's probably Jude Law. Let's be real. I don't know. It's probably Ewan McGregor. Can somebody look it up? The Island?
It's not The Island.
Yes, it is.
Keep going.
It is called The Island.
No, it's not. Keep going.
I'm about to get pissed. They are clones.
What?
That's the
old
first,
Ewan.
the old Ewan. Ewan. She said Ewan.
Yeah.
That's how it's Scottish pronunciation. Look, I'm not Scottish.
You're
It's
not
Ewan.
going to say Ewan. Okay, look.
I would go up
Let's
to him and
talk about
say,
names.
Ewan, it's so nice to meet you. And then
Let's
shake his hand.
talk about name.
You're going to let me
Let's
finish my
talk about
story,
names.
though, about the island.
Okay, you talk about the island. Remind me to talk about names.
Okay. Go ahead and talk about your names.
What? No.
The island is where they're clones and they escape from the island.
Okay.
And it's got Ewan McGregor.
Fuck you. Okay.
Or Ewan McGregor.
Off, go
Or Jude Law. No, that's it. It was similar to The Island that Netflix did.
Well, what happens? You're talking about clones. I'm talking about simulation where nothing's real. Clones are real. We're cloning sheep right now.
Yeah, I have one.
Okay, let's talk about names.
Okay.
Did I tell you I took Spanish? I took 3 years of Spanish.
Did you get honors throughout?
No.
Shame.
I don't remember hardly anything from Spanish, but I do remember they tried to give me a Spanish name. I don't remember what they were trying to give me. But that really pissed me off. Let me tell you why. Because a name is just a series of sounds, just like any language. It's just sounds.
Mm-hmm.
But your name is a specific series of sounds to you. It's to call you out.
Mm-hmm.
So Daniel is your name.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where you go, the sound repetition of Daniel is your sound to call you.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to Mexico and you get a Mexican name that is an equivalent to Daniel, that is not Daniel. It is no longer your name, no matter if that is the equivalent to your name. Just like Yeshua is not the same as Jesus, even though they are interchangeable, basically. Yeshua and Jesus are supposed to be the same name, or Jesus and Jesus. That is not the same sound. So if somebody was born and their name was Jesus, and the mother said, your name is Jesus, and then they go to Mexico and they say, "Oh, Jesus, that is not his name, even if that is the equivalent. His name is a series of sounds." So if I go to Mexico, I expect to be called Ben. And if somebody from Mexico named Juan comes here, or Ames, I'm not going to call him James. I'm going to call him whatever his name is if I can pronounce it. No matter where you go, your name is a series of sounds. And I'm not going to call somebody an equivalent to their name. I'm like, whatever your name is.
Right.
Whatever sounds you have to make.
Yeah, I got lost throughout that, and then you reached in and got me.
Brought you back?
Yeah.
Look.
Did you catch it?
No.
Damn.
Oh!
You did catch it. And then you freed it. We're on that same wavelength.
Dude, we did the same shit. That's some Karate Kid level.
Yeah.
Story time.
Okay.
Story time. Story time.
I'm ready.
When I worked at Brick Oven, there was a fly.
Okay.
This fly landed on a bag of bread. My friend Corey grabbed a serrated knife, a bread knife, and he went, and he hit that fly with that little
Really?
1/8-inch blade. Yeah.
How did he react? Like, was he like...
I think he played it off cool. I was like, are you serious right now, bro?
So you had flies there or what? Like, was it a dirty, filthy
I think
restaurant?
Earth had flies, and some just came in there. That's what I think happened.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but who knows?
There's a little too much sass. Like, you never sassed that hard. That was a little much.
Sometimes you just gotta bring it, okay?
Yeah, I can tell.
I love this one, dude.
Yeah, the name thing, I get now what you mean.
You get what I mean? Like,
I didn't for a little bit. But
example, when you say door
Mm-hmm.
in English, it's door, and then when you say it in Spanish, it's like puerta.
La puerta.
La puerta.
Thanks,
But
Maya.
if you called a door,
Mm-hmm.
specifically that specific door, that specific puerta is a door. You call it door. You're not gonna go to Mexico and call it, hey, puerta. You're gonna call it door because that's its name. That name is unique to it.
You're losing me again.
Why?
Oh. Mm-hmm. It's a name because that's what it is, but the names to people are...
See, nouns have interchangeabilities because
Yeah.
ideas can be interchanged, but unique sounds, your name is a unique sound to you,
Okay.
which has only one sound. And you know what's really funny? When I was studying Arabic from my friend Muhammad,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of Muhammads. There's
Shout
also
out.
a lot of Mahmouds.
Shout out.
Mahmouds.
I was crisp.
Muhammad, Mahmoud, Ahmed.
Mm.
There's a lot of them. All
It's the most common name in the world.
well, Muhammad is not Ahmed.
Right.
But they're all derivatives of the same name.
Yeah.
Did you know bin is a derivative of ibn?
I didn't know that.
When a series of words would just be pronounced bin, basically. The son of Yamin, Jamin, Benjamin, Yamin, because Ja is Ya.
Okay.
Yamin means the son of the right hand, or the right hand. So, Benjamin is son of the right hand. That's where my name originally comes from. That's what it means.
I wish I had a cool story to tell about mine.
Well, Daniel does have a cool story.
Did you research it?
No. But I know
You
it,
just know.
I know it has a cool name. See, any biblical name, people don't realize how close Arab or Islam and Judaism and Christianity are tied to each other.
Mhm.
They all come from the same area. So a lot of them share the same basic grounds.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to say is your name has a meaning since it's found in Bible times. It's going to be found in Arabic. Did you know that Gabriel is pronounced Jibril?
I didn't.
Jibril or Gabriel. It just depends on the dialect of Arabic.
No, I didn't know that.
I need to get back into it, man. I miss it. I
Yeah,
miss
you
it so
should
much.
just do it. Like, go over your inhibitions. And just-
That was a passion of mine. I had a friend that came from Egypt. He was a foreign exchange student, Muhammad. Meme?
What?
And I remember the first time we like sat down outside of English or outside of school. He was going to teach me the Arabic alphabet.
Dang.
And we learned it over Pizza Pro Pizza at the park.
I loved that pizza.
Dude, I've got some good memories. Dude, my keyboard has Arabic letters all over it.
Are we still recording, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Yes.
Okay. I saw there was no reflection. It was like the screen's looking a little dark.
Screen's looking a little dark. You going through a forced reboot right now? No, I need to get back into it.
Yeah. I'm the same way with jiu-jitsu. Why is that funny?
Bro, if you come over to kick my you piss. I can't stop.
I wouldn't kick your ass.
Guinness do this. Not Guinness, but why does anything do this?
What are you looking at?
I'm just watching the bar go by while nothing's happening.
Oh, I thought you were looking something up. I thought we were waiting on something.
Dude, I'm looking at it. I'm checking you, bro. Hey, let's talk about dreams.
Okay. Did you have any interesting ones? Or?
Okay, I had a really weird dream last night.
What was it?
You know how, like, after the first 90 seconds you're awake, you forget most of your dream?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot most of mine. Some of it I remember. Part of it I will speak of. I have this distinct memory of my dream where I'm looking over a balcony because there's some creature in the water. But this creature we're not, like, totally scared of. It's really weird. We're looking over, and it was leaves. I'm looking at these big leaves, and these leaves are attached to a body. It was like this alligator type of animal was made of like leaves to like blend in because it's in nature. But there was a second one, and I remember I was playing with it in the water. Like I can't even swim. It came out of the water and was playing with me, and we're like this mansion type place, and we're playing, and then all of a sudden I'm like back a block away from my parents' house down to this little place I used to play at, and it was running away from me, and I had a water hose spraying it, and all of a sudden it was a car driving away from me. Dude, and in my dream I remember going, why is he driving away? And when I woke up I was like, how the fuck did he turn into a car? Dude, and that brings back the whole idea of the simulation thing, man.
Yeah, I don't know what to say that. That's the craziest
Things don't
thing
seem
I've ever heard.
weird until you wake up.
Yeah.
And the island was basically that. The island, as crappy as it was,
So I'm not gonna watch it.
it wasn't a great one. No, it wasn't a marvelous film. But as cool as the idea is, it gave some cool ideas. Everything that I've mentioned about what Inception taught me, it was a learning experience. You never know until you wake up. When you wake up, everything that you dreamed seems crazy. So when I wake up, these human forms may seem crazy.
Yeah, and they might be like, "What the heck is that?"
What is
you
that?
like stretch your 6 arms.
Yeah. Like, oh man, I had too much Cajun last night. Or the idea of gravity. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Anything's possible. And I think that's what gets people. Everybody has this belief that it has to make sense. But you're living by the rules that you're experiencing now. You have no idea what is out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In death, we have no idea if this is life. I mean, life itself is weird.
I agree.
Have you ever just thought about life? Like, what is life?
I do all the time, bro. Like,
How weird is it?
it sucks.
Drink some more tea and you'll feel better. It really is tea, though.
It is. I'm not even gonna drink it. I need to drink our sponsored product. This isn't even sponsored.
Wake up.
Shout out to Pete's.
Grab a brush and put on some makeup.
Oh, I do need to wake up. I am running on 0 hours of sleep for the last.
And I remember you were telling me about how important sleep was.
It is. You can't get it back.
Yeah, you wasted 30, 40 hours of it.
Anyway, shout out to Pete's over on.
No, don't give them a shout out.
No,
I had to give out a bathroom break.
okay. Okay, don't die. Are we good? Are we rolling? Okay. Shout out to Pete's Deli, where you can pick up such fantastic items as this iced espresso, naturally flavored to taste like caramel macchiato. Head on over to the closest Pete's Deli to you. Is that good? No? Okay. I'm out of spot, and don't focus on the Junior Mints because I don't think they would sponsor us. They're like big. I don't know what this Pete's thing is. I didn't even try it though, so. Really good. Tastes like a caramel macchiato. Sponsor us. I don't know. I wish we could just cut this out. Why Ben's in the bathroom, except for the sponsored part. We'll just wait for him. I'll just eat a Junior Mint. See how it feels. If we would even want to be sponsored by them. Just to see if they taste good. Yeah, we could sponsor them. If they reach out to us. They're good enough for us to sponsor them. Hey Ben, we're gonna sponsor Junior Mints.
We're gonna sponsor them?
Yeah.
I think you're thinking way ahead. Can you get a close up of my face? Right there. My facial hair doesn't grow. It only grows in this little spot right here and right here. I just haven't shaved in several days. But when I shave, technically I only need to shave this spot. That's what it grows in.
That's awesome.
I mean, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what is this gap here? I don't know.
Well, if you ate a Junior Mint, it might go away.
Please.
We're sponsoring them. Be careful.
I don't want to. You got
Junior Mints. They're so good, you only want one. They don't even have peanuts in them, losers.
I was really disappointed. For some reason, I thought they were going to be crunchy and have like a little Oreo crisp in there.
If they were good, they would.
Dude, imagine. No,
I
listen.
can't believe we're sponsoring.
Imagine. Drop them, we're going to grab somebody else.
Okay.
Imagine.
I'm trying to imagine, but all I can think about is John Lennon.
You know how good an Oreo is?
I
Subtract.
had one today.
Yes, use that history that you have. Use that to your abilities. Subtract the cream.
Okay.
What do you have?
A crispy chocolatey cookie.
2 halves.
2 halves of a crispy chocolatey cookie.
Subtract
Sounds
one
like an Oreo
of those
commercial.
halves.
From the 90s.
Subtract one of those halves. You have that crispy chocolatey cookie
Okay.
with some weird imprint that's probably of Satan. Now imagine that.
Okay.
Had mint and chocolate. Now that is what I want to eat.
That would be good. They make those.
I'm pretty sure it's called a grasshopper.
I think it is. I was going to say a York peppermint.
Keebler's elves.
I was kidding. I was gonna say that sounds like a York peppermint patty, but it doesn't.
Sounds like a grasshopper.
They're different. They're not crunchy. It's a York peppermint patty is a big one of these, but the peppermint is of a superior quality in the York peppermint patties.
Dude.
Because these suck.
Yeah, I don't like the mushy.
No,
I want
don't.
crunchy.
It's now hold on. The York peppermint patty is not crunchy, but it's firm. And this tastes like like artificial peppermint.
Yeah.
And York doesn't.
You can feel it.
I can feel the syrup that they use, the little dye to get that flavor.
On the tongue.
Yeah,
and the
I
lips.
hate it. I hate that. But York peppermint patties are superior, and I hope they're not made by the same people.
I'm about to go to Walmart because I want some. No, I don't want a patty.
But
I want
you
a
want the
grasshopper.
cookie, a grasshopper.
Yeah, I like crunch.
We wouldn't sponsor them if they came to us with a 10-foot pole. That's what I'll say on that matter.
A 90-foot pole.
Yeah, Crunch is a good chocolate
Remember that?
bar, but Mr. Goodbar.
No. The Grinch. Remember that?
What? I didn't watch The Grinch. Is that the new one?
No. Dude, you made me so sad.
You freaking kids in your like I'm supposed to keep up with all these movies that are coming out every freaking day.
It's not coming out every freaking day. It was made
What?
like 50 years ago.
I wasn't alive. How do you know then?
I wasn't alive. I know.
You could have fooled me. You seem pretty sure about it. God.
I'm proud of you, sir.
Thanks.
I've groomed you to a fine young man.
Can we just change this whole show to I hate junior mints?
Are you
episode?
asking my permission?
Yeah, can we?
Permission denied.
The whole show, not the episode. Like, I want to make a podcast about how much I hate junior mints.
Go ahead.
Get them out of my sight. I can't even look at them. Turn them around.
We went from sponsoring to denying their existence. Okay, we have not talked of anything of substance yet.
What?
Except everything that I've said, that had substance.
Are you actually kidding?
Yes, I'm kidding, in case you didn't know. Okay. Mandela effect. Back to that.
Oh my god.
That was from 40 minutes ago.
Okay.
We're at 48 minutes.
Okay, I believe it.
Do you know the OK symbol is now on a list of things you cannot do?
Did see that.
Okay. Mandela effect. Now, I spoke about this. I have 309 hours and 59 minutes remaining. Hell, before we go to the Mandela effect, I want to talk to you about numbers.
We're never going to hear about the Mandela effect.
We will hear about the Mandela effect. You know how much it annoys me to hear somebody say $10,384.52.
Okay, how much?
You don't say "and" until you get to the decimal point. So you would say $10,384.52.
That makes sense.
No, it makes dollars. That's exactly how you pronounce it.
Did you pre-think of that one and you knew I was going to say that
No,
makes sense?
I
Did you
didn't.
see it on a show or something?
No.
Oh, I'm going to kill you.
Dude, I just think that way, man. I just want to make you laugh. And
Charming devil.
I'm Satan. No, I don't want to say that because I think things happen that you say will
That you
happen.
can invite things into, yeah.
Not that I believe in Ouija boards, but I will never play with them.
I don't believe in Ouija boards either because I think that's something you mop the floor with.
Yes, squeegee
Yeah.
boards are real. Okay, for those listening, the truth of the matter is you don't say "and" before the decimal point. The silence will sink it in. Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Large groups of people believing things have happened when they had not happened. I've already asked you this question.
Okay.
When I first heard the true answer, I called you, remember, and asked you, where is the Statue of Liberty?
I thought it was on Staten Island.
I don't even know what Staten Island is. I've heard of it. I'm sure it's an island called Staten. Where do you think it is, Brennan? Or audience, Brennan? Where do you think the Statue of Liberty is?
Like
Ellis.
Ellis. Yeah.
You'd be incorrect.
Nice.
The Statue of Liberty is actually at the Liberty Island.
What is Ellis?
Like, what does Ellis mean in its functionality of a word?
Yeah.
Or what is Ellis Island?
Oh,
Because Ellis Island is a real place.
Well, hold on. You just answered my question by saying the full name, Ellis Island, because you just said Ellis before.
I don't know if Ellis Island is the full name.
Then I don't wanna
think
hear
Ellis is the full name. Island is what it is.
Left.
It's Ellis Island.
Oh, okay.
It is Staten Island.
You're on a roll tonight.
I ain't stopping. I got momentum on my side, bro.
What about the Statue of Liberty?
The Statue of Liberty is located at Liberty Island. For as long as I remember, in my brain, I remember Ellis Island. Now, I can go either to our memories are so flawed we don't remember things correctly, or it can go to what if it was Ellis Island, but somewhere in the future, somebody went back in time, something happened, changed not the the fixed points. Statue of Liberty is real, but changed a minute detail as far as where it's located. So it goes from Ellis Island to Liberty Island. I believe time travel is time travel? Travel?
Travel?
I don't know what I said. Did you know in Spanish, a V, I was told was supposed to be a soft B. It didn't make sense to me then. It still isn't now. I don't know if she was correct. Don't know if she was wrong. But all I'm going to say is, I only know English right now.
That's all I know ever.
I wish I knew just English, but I only know is English.
It's funny because it's like dolphin noise English.
Yeah, that is funny.
That's why I said it. No, people say, like, professionals say that we do have terrible memory. Like, we fabricate things all the time. Like,
I told you about how I remembered my mom, a specific memory, being with me at Pikes Peak.
Yeah, but she wasn't there.
But what if we think our memory is bad, but what if our memory is actually good?
Right.
We remember things the way they actually were, but time travel has occurred. Somebody has changed a minute detail, and it's changed everything. This is what I mean about everything is so... You just have to pick a belief and choose it, because otherwise you're going to constantly go on.
Well, that's what my brother says. Like, if you start believing in conspiracy theories and stuff like that, he said you'll go
Everything's
crazy.
possible, yeah.
Yeah, because then where do you stop? Where do
You'll
you
start
draw
sounding
your
like a
line?
nut.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like all 8, 9, 10 of our episodes have been.
Now, hold on. I've been
on.
talking a lot about growing cashews. Is that a conspiracy?
You barely mentioned it.
Will I become a cashew? Or a legume?
Cashews grow like apples, right?
Cashews are legumes. I meant to say something like, will I become a nut or a legume? No, I have talked about growing peanuts, not cashews. Cashews I thought would be too dangerous because they grow on a
Apple.
what is discussed as an apple, but it has a toxic shell unless you roast it. Fun fact, or a fact that is fun to me, the shell becomes non-toxic when it is roasted, and they are hand crushed with a machinery that makes it expensive because everybody's hand doing it.
Right.
Like a hand press.
Right, there's no factories that do it.
There probably is, but
They're cheaper.
ha. I was just glad to watch this episode without kids in it doing my work.
Hey, is the Twilight Show a real show? The
Twilight Zone? Yes. I
Is
watch
it
it every
just
night.
little scenarios
no.
where...
I want to tell you little things. Every podcast I feel like I mention how I'm unhappy.
I think so too.
You know, one of the greatest feelings I have, this is going to sound so simple. Going to bed early, 9 o'clock. Not going to happen tonight.
Well,
Thanks.
couldn't.
I'm not saying you have an Oedipus complex. I'm just saying that you're the colloquial term. But I don't believe you mother.
I'm glad.
Going to bed early and just turning on a black and white TV show. I don't know why, but I feel like peaceful. It's weird. I don't feel the same way when I turn on a colored show. And it's weird to say colored because you don't call them colored people. You call them collared.
Really?
Like collard greens.
My bearded dragon loves collard greens.
Yeah, he's probably a collared bearded dragon.
He can change his collar.
Okay, but seriously, when I turn on a show that has color in it, it's not the same feeling. It's when I have that black and white Twilight Zone playing. I just got this feeling
The Twilight Zone is all black and white.
I actually think that there's episodes that are in color, but I'm not sure. Everything that's on Netflix is black and white. But when I put it on, dude, I don't know. I just feel like relaxed. It's weird. It's so weird. I can't explain
It's relaxing me right now. I don't know if it's the fact that I haven't slept in a couple days.
Dude, I want to put you to sleep with my words.
Bro, you're
Can I
you're
caress
doing
you
a
with
good
my
job.
language?
No. Chill out with... No.
Let me pull out my bottle of speak and just lotion you up
Oh
with my
God.
talk.
Let's move on.
Dude, my dad thinks we're already gay.
I know. Shout out to your dad.
Shout out to my dad, who's probably listening and disappointed.
He's probably shaking his head.
He probably is. Like, seriously.
Now he's like, how'd you know I was in? He's going to call you.
He's like, how'd you know that was? Were you looking me up on the YouTubes?
Do you hear the fair going on across the street?
That's not the fair. That's just somebody wanting to rev their engine. I went to the fair. No, I'm not going to talk about that. Just
Good, because I didn't want to hear.
the smallest things. The smallest things. I believe happiness is a choice to an extent. For some people, they cannot make the choice. For some people, the choice is already made by biological factors. The smallest things like can give me like happiness. It's so weird. It's so weird, dude. Like when I just lay down next to Sable and I put on that Twilight Zone, it doesn't happen with any other show so far. Dude, I'm at fucking peace, man. I fall asleep so fast because I am so like rested in that moment. It's so weird. I'll wake up and go, man, I must have gone through like 6 episodes. And I go back and it's been half of like 10 minutes. Like
It stops when you go to sleep?
it must, because I only remember going to sleep. I don't know. What I mean is like I remember going to sleep in the same episode. I don't know what I mean, okay?
What? Okay.
What I'm saying is what I remember is basically 10 minutes of an episode. I don't remember like ever finishing an episode and going on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, episodes about a mayor being elected. I don't remember, oh yeah, this is about his second term. I'm like, oh, this is when he's going to have his poll. I'm going to go back to that. Because I don't remember anything else, because I fall asleep so fast I don't even remember what the fuck I watched. I don't remember what the fuck I'm doing now.
I don't either, but I think I understand.
We're just on different planes of oblivion. I'm going to Texas, you're going to Arizona.
Somebody said,
California.
hold on, I'm trying to understand your joke. Hold on. Did you make a pun?
No, I mean it's. And back to the Mandela effect.
What was I gonna say?
Back to the Mandela effect. Large sums of people, groups of people, believing things have happened that didn't happen, or remembering things happened in a way that Google history says didn't happen. Berenstain Bears, how it's spelled.
Mm-hmm.
How it's spelled.
Why would a time traveler change that?
It's not that the time traveler changed that.
It's that.
It's that by going back in time and changing just a few details.
The butterfly effect. You've never seen that film?
No.
Literally, you're describing the butterfly effect.
No, figuratively. Yes, literally.
What?
Well, to say literally means it's the opposite of figuratively. No, I have never seen that movie. Literally.
Well, it's got Ashton Kutcher in it, I think.
Ashton Kutcher.
No, hold on.
Hold on.
I like him. I watched him on a Hot Ones episode 2 days ago.
Dude, I watched Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. That was a great episode.
It was.
It was.
How did he handle all that heat?
I know.
Without making...
He's
I look so sad right now.
Who dabbed the...
All of them.
All of them, yeah. And yeah, he was like, I look so sad right now. This would be great.
But he wasn't making a face. He was just crying.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
that dude can handle heat, man.
We need to go see his new movie, The
I don't
Peanut
think I
Butter
like
Falcon.
I want to watch that. No, I don't think I like him because...
Oh, I love Shia LaBeouf.
While watching him, he almost seemed like that typical get stoned,
He's not a...
act chill type guy. I'm not saying he is that way. I'm saying that's the vibe I got. Don't care if you smoke. Don't care whatever. But I hate that kind of like fall in line. Oh, I'm a stoner, so I got to act this way. Example. I had a friend that would get stoned all the time, and he would act all chill all the time. He's like, bro, why are you getting upset? Like, bro. Dude, there are so many instances where he got upset over the smallest details.
Really?
One time we were following this guy.
With a chainsaw?
No. This guy was driving a Jeep with his leg out the door. Like, you know how he didn't have it, like, it wasn't like a door. His leg was just on the other side of what would have been the door.
Yeah.
It was just on the side step. And my friend got so pissed. We followed that motherfucker. And my friend stuck his leg out the window. And we were just revving our engine behind him the whole time. And I'm like, dude,
why?
I'm not going to get shot over this.
What?
We followed him for, I don't know, 10 minutes.
Why? Why was he pissed at the leg?
He just got mad. When people act a certain way just because, I'm not saying this is what he did. This is the impression I get, is when people follow a certain path because that is the path that they're expected to follow. Like, oh, I smoke weed, so I need to act this way. There's somebody else that I think a few of us know that bragged about smoking weed all the time. And it's like, I don't care that you smoke weed. Stop talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't smoke it. I don't give a if you smoke it. That's not what I care about at all.
But Shia LaBeouf is like a fashion icon. He's not even...
What I'm talking about Shia LaBeouf is that he seemed like one of those people who followed a certain path because he thought it was cool. Like, oh, I'm just going to be chill because, you know, dude, I'm sad. Don't look sad. You see that tear flowing? Dude, I look so sad right now. That's how all it was. At one point, I thought, I really like this guy. I could become a friend with him. And at another point, I thought, he's just a poser. He's just acting like that chill guy that everybody could be friends with. I don't know what he is. I would like to talk to him to find out. Will I ever?
No. He's a free spirit, dude. I think he's...
He might be a free spirit, but why is it all free spirits act like hippies from the 1970s?
No, I mean, like, I don't think he falls in line.
He may not, but I will say that is my favorite episode.
Yeah, that was a good
that I've seen of Hot Ones, besides Post Malone's.
I don't know if I've seen that one. I really like Rhett and Links. It's funny.
I didn't really like it that much.
Really?
You know what I'm sad about? That Good Mythical Morning is completely changing.
Is it?
I first found out about Rhett and Link. There was a remember when like the McDonald's rap was like a thing?
No, I was like,
I need a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce.
I was a preteen or a pre-fetus.
Okay, anyways.
Okay.
Their show, their video was, you've all heard the McDonald's rap, but why exclude all the other genres of music? Let's do folk McDonald's. And they did like a folk McDonald's ordering song. And I thought that was the funniest shit. And then I found out about their show, Good Mythical Morning.
It was Rhett and Link.
Rhett and Link. And their show is always clean. There was always some kind of innuendo somewhere. But now it's just kind of blatant. It's like, it's not just a little kid's show anymore. It was never a little kid's show, but it was a show for any audience. But now it's gotten to the point that I still find it funny, but I go, this isn't something that someone younger than me should really... I can't explain it, but maybe it doesn't feel like what it used to be.
It feels over-manufactured?
Not over-manufactured. It is intentionally sexualized. I don't like that. I don't like the feeling of anything being forced.
I think it's like fan appeal, because like...
Yeah, I mean, that's... you're probably right.
Yeah.
People like sexual jokes or whatever, but...
But it shouldn't corrupt the integrity of the artist.
What I feel is exactly what you just stated.
Yes.
I feel like everything that I come to love about them is different now.
Mm-hmm.
Not that their show is any less good, but it is completely different than what I fell in love with.
I still like when they taste things.
It's still funny, but there's a lot more sexual jokes about it.
Yeah.
It's like all the time now.
You can look at it as like growing with your audience, but again, I don't think it should corrupt the integrity of the artist. But if their integrity is uncorrupted, then sure.
Integrity always changes, whatever.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. Integrity is just a bunch of morals that you focus on throughout culture, and morals change over the years.
We're just a bunch of atoms who exist.
Yeah. But what about the Eves?
That's really hilarious. I'm glad you said that.
One day I'll perfect my jokes where you actually will laugh and not have to say it. That's hilarious.
Yeah, with a complete oh, that's so funny.
Sayla does it all the time. She's like, "You're funny, Ben." I'm laughing.
Does she mean it?
Yes.
Did you mean that?
No.
I had this morning a slice of pizza that was breakfast.
Let's talk about that. No.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
I remember specifically with a in it. I used to eat like artichoke dip with chicken biscuits or whatever. You know those crackers?
Sure. Oh, I do, yeah. They're in blue box. They taste like chicken with their crackers.
I wouldn't say it tastes like chicken.
It's supposed to mimic chicken.
But I mean, I remember like when I was young eating that. I never had a specific meal that I'd have for breakfast. I would just eat whatever was in the fridge. If it was,
I get what you're saying. Breakfast is just breaking your fast. It doesn't have to be a certain food.
I'm not gonna get technical with it, you dick. I'm just saying I eat whatever is in the fridge.
I keep thinking we're on the same wavelength. Then you're like,
no, you're on 20 hertz. I'm on 25.
So I'm better than you because less hertz is better because hertz is bad.
Hertz donuts, okay?
Yeah, I don't like them. Oops, sponsor deal.
God, Trevor,
you know what? Donuts can go to the corner of these Junior Mints. That's what I think of Hertz and Junior. And come at me. I don't like Hertz donuts. Shipley's, if they want to sponsor us, I would gladly accept that sponsorship. I would sponsor them.
Dude,
better than I did.
Can we be best friends now that you just said something that I agree with? No, stop.
Okay.
Full stop. Telegram. Beep 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 beep. Can you?
Did you just pause?
No. Can you tomorrow?
Can I go?
And
Shipley's?
you, the filmer, engage with me a Krispy Kreme hamburger.
Where at?
Here.
You want to make it?
Time is tomorrow, 24 hours from now. Place here.
24 hours, like 11, like
Earth. The location.
24 hours or like 18 hours? Because 24, it's going to be like this time.
I just want everybody to appreciate the fact that you looked at your fake watch.
That
You counted your
me.
freckles from your hairs, and you found out that it was a freckle past a
I actually
hair.
looked at the sheen on my arm and saw the reflection of the sun, and then figured out the time. That's how people.
Brilliant.
That's how people started wearing watches. Because
Are you f***ing Galileo?
You remember the Tower of Babel?
Are you Galileo?
No.
He's mine.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
No.
Bro.
What was I saying?
Bro. That's so fucking sick, bro.
What was I saying?
There's some f***ing animal noises, bro.
Oh, yeah. People would look at their wrists to see the sheen, because we used to shave our wrists, so there would be a sheen. It's a practice I continue to do to this day.
What are you talking about?
We would look at our wrists and see the sun reflecting off of our wrists and judge the time.
That has never been a thing.
And that is why people started wearing watches, because they wanted to mimic it.
That is like a story Gillette would come up with.
They couldn't speak the language because the Tower of Babel was happening during that time. And so they mimicked.
We almost called this podcast the Table of Babel.
Well, we wanted it to be that, but Babel isn't Babel, so it didn't rhyme.
I wanted to call it the Table of Babel.
Oh, my joke was I would accidentally call it the Table of Babel. Like I just did. And we didn't even name it that.
That was a good name, though. For real, though.
I liked it. Brandon, can you edit all of them to be the Table of Babel? No, so they mimicked the wristwatches. That's why we have wristwatches.
I forgot what we were talking about beforehand, but as of now, I'm thinking about I want to start filming sketches.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really have a whole lot of time to do anything.
You have a lot of time in your garden.
Changing tracks again, like a train.
Okay.
On a multi-tracked surface.
Is that what your shirt is
where the
about?
engineer can't decide where to go.
Trolley problem?
Yes.
I
we will
love the
discuss some things I've been doing with plants lately. We talked about the Serrano being actually a Tabasco.
You know what I love?
What?
This is piggybacked off a story that you didn't finish. Then you're not going to finish this one and go into another story.
That's how Skyrim works, though.
We're never going to
Which is just another innuendo for porn. Skyrim?
Oh my god.
A rim job?
No, I've got it. But please finish your Serrano
I'm
story.
so disappointed in myself because my dad will hear that and not know what that means and will look it up in the Yahoos.
He still uses Yahoo?
Probably.
They kept it up for him? I thought they went bankrupt. They had one user in some remote town in the U.S.
And it's my dad.
They were like, we're keeping this site up until I run out of money for the servers.
I was having trouble with my thyme plants. I was trying to make cuttings.
Okay.
And propagate them. Propagate's a word. Sounds smart. None of them would take hold or root. So I had this bright idea that I would take. I have 3 plants. They're doing beautiful, by the way. I would take one of them, get one of their new little strippings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you call it, but strippings is the word for today. And I would take it. Say it's this tall. It's not. It's like this tall. But say it was this tall. I would take half of it. That little point, I would bend it over, put it in the ground. So one half was out, but like this very little bitty point was in the middle, covered with dirt. Leave it, come back, pull it out. Does it have roots? Holy it does have roots. My plan worked. Haha. Joke's on you, universe. Cut off before the root. Got a new plant.
So it kind of sounds like cheating, like the government out of your money.
You can't cheat, okay? If you cheat to get the answer, you still have the answer. Who cares how you got the answer?
Some kid is going to be out there listening to this, and he's going to be like, no, Mom, you, I am cheating on this.
Y'all, I know the answer myself.
And then we're going to be responsible for him failing.
Hey, look, I don't take responsibility for anyone else's actions. They take responsibility for their own actions.
You know what's responsibility we should all take? Moisturizing our faces and washing them. No, I'm serious. Let's talk about it. Like, for a long time.
Can we go to Taco Bell first? If we're going to talk
That's really funny. I'm glad you said that.
I hate this show.
Hold on.
This show is the death of me.
Brendan, what was I saying?
Taco Bell.
No, I literally... What? Okay, yeah. It's important to moisturize and wash and cleanse your face.
You sound so gay.
No,
Yes.
How is it gay? It's your skin. I don't want to look like I'm 45 by the time I'm 46.
Bro, look at me. I'm 52.
Do you moisturize?
No.
You should. Is my point.
That was the thyme plant.
Okay.
It worked out beautifully. So now I've got the catnip. I'm growing catnip. How?
He just hit his wrist.
Bone on your wrist?
Your wrist bone.
What's that bump on your wrist
Your
called?
bone? I mean your wrist bone?
It hurt.
He hit it on it.
Charlie, it hurt. I'm growing catnip. I've got 2 catnip plants. I've already harvested about 100 seeds from one. I've got it in a Ziploc bag, prepared for next year when all my catnip plants are dead. However, I'm taking the information I learned from the time plants that I can do, and I'm taking the longest cutting. It's not a cut yet. The longest stalk of my catnip, bent it over, did the same thing with the thyme. We'll see how it goes. Not sure. My basil.
Mm-hmm.
I hate myself for trying to say it that way. My basil, I don't think I'm pruning it correctly because it's about my height out there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's ridiculous, but I think it's because I'm not pruning it correctly. It just keeps growing. So I've got another cutting. I'm thinking about pruning it so it just
will it turn into a tree
like
eventually?
A ball. It might. And you know what I'm happy about?
What?
The fact that I could climb on a basil tree. Did you know? I've been in this mood lately to grow next year things that no one grows.
Like what, Ben?
Like I thought about bay leaves. I just made red beans and rice for the first time. By the way, it kicked in my Cajun girlfriend, who is actually my wife.
Wait, what did your Cajun girlfriend think of it?
It's my wife. Okay.
Okay, moving on. Okay.
She was actually. This is actually really good. I didn't think I'd like it. I'm like, telling me he didn't think
Oh my God, sir, calm.
My knuckles in the table right now. So I made red beans and rice, and Dewey sausage is a must.
It's really good.
It truly is. It's underappreciated. Out of all the sausages, andouille is the most underappreciated sausage.
I agree. I can't name another one. So
kielbasa.
Okay, I thought that's
polka.
Yeah, I thought those were all in Julie and Julie. Can we get a script?
Yeah, I'm out of words. What are they? I wanted to grow bay leaves.
Oh yeah, how do you do that?
Looked it up. Bay leaves come from a tree.
You'd have to go to the tree.
Okay, that's not the reaction I expected. When I heard that they were fucking a tree, I was like, holy... They're from a tree. I looked into growing peppercorn. Piper nigris. That's not a racist joke.
What's it grow like?
They grow the same way that grapes grow. On a vine, basically.
Like little tiny grapes?
Yeah, they're little grapes. You just dry them to become black peppercorn. Which I will grow those. That wasn't just the thing I looked up and I was like, oh, I can't do that. I'm going to do that. I probably will start bay leaves too.
You mean a bay tree? That was nice. Thank you for the interlude.
That was the bridge, actually. The bridge to the next thing, which is...
The segue. Did we talk?
Yes. Bay leaves, a lot of people who grow them at home will trim them and prune them to get the tree used to growing in a pot, which is really crazy to think about, that you can train
bonsai
plants. Bonsai. I will not make this bonsai, but I will train it to grow in a smaller shape. I looked at growing cotton because I wanted to try to... Doing things... This actually kind of bugs me because a friend of mine from high school, behind my back, in a non-friendish way, talked about me as somebody who only did things because no one else did them.
Really?
As much as it hurt, it is true. I like to do things that people don't do. Do you remember MW2, the FAMAS? No.
He's talking
the
about
F2000.
He's talking about modern warfare.
Remember the F2000?
Too.
That was my gun. I ran that every day. And I owned with it, bro. And look, here's something else you didn't know. Cold-blooded pro, okay? F2000, thermal, sit-rep pro.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't remember what the first thing was. Well, there was green, red, and what was the other one? Blue?
There was marathon.
I might have had Marathon Pro. I think I had Marathon Pro, Cold-Blooded Pro. Maybe I had Scavenger, actually. I probably had Scavenger because I used a lot of bullets. I probably had Scavenger Pro, Cold-Blooded Pro, Sit-Rep Pro, because I could see everything. And actually, if you have Sit-Rep Pro, you can basically hear everything, too. And I had the F2000 in thermal. It heard what I said and it killed itself. Look, dude, I ran around with that thing all the time. When your equipment hates what you had to say. It's like, Zero Pro, what the f***? You went through 30 hours there for just Zero Pro. You serious? Somebody else? Why you just use Ninja Pro?
I don't know I don't know. I never.
We grew up in a different world than you, okay? Accept it.
Yeah, I didn't.
We went to regular school. You were cool if you played MW2.
I played it just long after it came out, I think.
I'm not done talking about this, bro.
Okay.
So I already told you my loadout. This is for everyone else because Daniel doesn't know what I'm talking about. So I had that loadout, okay? I'd run everywhere with it. I did really good. I got super into Search and Destroy. Do you remember what Search and Destroy is?
Yeah, you would look for something and then destroy it.
You're out of there. You lost your last chance.
Screw off.
Screw off. I got really good with that gun. Anyways, this friend was like, Ben, he didn't tell me this. He told other people this. He was like, he only does things that other people don't do because he wants to seem cool. In my heart, I don't feel like I do that to seem cool, but also I want to do things that other people don't do because I want to be unique. I want to do things that, yeah. So yeah, I want to grow cotton in my backyard and try to make my own shirt with it. Okay.
You should do that.
And you would like to be a part of it, right?
I would. It's very Kanye. Like he does.
Yes, I'm white Kanye. Just to go to show that being black made him famous.
Whoa. I wouldn't go so far as to say that you are Kanye. It's a very Kanye thing.
Kanye is so cool.
I love him. He's dropping an album tonight.
Kanye is cool.
It's probably out right now. He is cool.
I watch a lot of stand-up comedy now. And it's so weird to see how like the weird events that have happened to lead to comedy today that has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, comedy was funny. Then it tried to be safe. You couldn't make fun of anything. And then it got safe again.
Mm-hmm.
Or, no. I did not say what I was thinking in my head. Comedy was joke about anything, whatever. It's on the table. You can make fun of it. Then it got really safe. You can't joke about anything. And now it's back to being you can joke about anything. Mm-hmm. And they are doing it to prove a point that, like, and I think that's because...
Punk.
Huh?
It's punk.
Punk.
Very punk.
Very punk rock. Very punk rock. Very, on the cuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very straight edge.
Very straight edge, yeah.
No, I think that means something else. I think that means like...
Very thumbs up, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's queen. When I was talking to my producer, I was like, how can I be so straight edge and punk? That...
What?
No. But back to this. Yes, I want to grow cotton. I want to grow... I thought about tobacco, but I didn't know if there were any laws against that.
The ATF isn't watching this.
They are right now, you
imbecile. I didn't know.
You ruined my 25 years of trying to go under radar.
Your cat is on my backpack.
I wanted to grow... I'm going to grow peppercorn. Did we already talk about this?
Yes, I can't wait.
I'm going to do that. Dude, I'm going to fund all of us. Does your mom cook a lot? Do you cook a lot?
I cook
you guys
a
are
lot.
Getting free peppercorn, homegrown. You're getting peppercorn. You're getting peppercorn. Girl in there is getting peppercorn. I'm getting peppercorn. You all can pay for it.
Sounded Canadian there.
Hey, Maple Leafs.
Hey, Why is pepper so expensive?
Tell us why.
No, I literally don't know. I may have framed that as like a.
Is it expensive?
It's like pricey. Like you can get a tub of it. I'm not tub, but you can get like a thing of it for like $7, about this size. That's kind of
Supply and demand.
yeah.
If no one wanted it, it would go really cheap. Well, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Supply and demand is more tricky than that. But basically, if the demand is really high,
nobody wants
the cost
salt.
is really high. If the demand goes
Well,
down
yeah,
all
they
of a
do.
sudden and the surplus is high, then it goes cheap. But as soon as the surplus is really low and the demand goes high, the cost goes super high. So you have to find this crisscross balance.
I was just talking about the price.
The crisscross goes like this. It's like this. It's like demand,
Okay.
supply. Go like that.
Yeah. So what I meant.
I took economics.
Did you receive honors?
Look,
Okay. I'll take that as a no.
I got honors in maths,
Listen.
including accounting
Listen.
and small business.
Listen.
Economics includes
No,
maths.
do you hear that? No, I'm just playing. What was I saying? Like
Playing what? If you say computer and PC, I'm gonna be pissed.
gamer.
I need to stop.
The new Call of Duty, the new Modern Warfare is gonna have a PlayStation 4 exclusive mode for a year.
What?
A mode exclusive to PlayStation 4 players.
Why?
I bet Sony gave them a ton of money.
I want them to understand that Modern Warfare 2 was a thing because of fucking Xbox. You know how many shit talkers I dealt with to get level? Wait, how many prestiges could you get? Was it 10 level prestige?
Have you seen the Prestige?
You can only get level 10 prestige. And then somebody erased it.
But have you
What?
seen the Prestige?
What does that even mean?
It's a
Oh.
the movie with Christian Bale.
Where he's like a magician?
Yes, and Hugh Jackman.
Dude, it's been a long
Best
time.
movie I've ever seen in my life.
Didn't
I'll
they
say
talk
it
about
right
Tesla? They were like
He goes and
lighting
meets
up
him.
lights.
He goes and meets him.
Yeah, they were talking about lighting up lights and putting them in the ground and lighting them up. That's not fake. Tesla had this idea of doing this. He wanted
You
to
would
send
love this
electricity.
movie.
Huh?
You would love this movie.
I've watched it.
Then like it.
I do.
Okay.
Problem solved.
Okay. They would send electricity.
If only world problems could be solved like this all the time.
That
You're like, do it. And I'm like, I did. And you're like, love it. I'm like, I do.
that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
We love each other.
Hold on.
Holy shit, I was talking about plans.
When? At this point, I don't even remember that.
Huh? You don't remember that happening?
No, he said we're an hour and a half.
Good. No one's gonna watch this one. This is bad. I have to stop getting.
Tangented.
That's never gonna happen. I have to stop drinking as much because it gets really bad when I do that. I wanted to grow. Oh, my friend talking about like I only did things to like make a statement, and it hurt me. And in a way, didn't because I'm like, wow, you just revealed something about myself. I like to do things that other people don't. Not that other people have never done it, but just that's not a normal thing.
The path less traveled.
That doesn't actually mean what you think
Shut
it
up.
means.
What would it mean?
It means both paths lead to the same place. So no matter which one you pick, you will go to the same spot.
No, it doesn't.
Look it up.
I'm not gonna look it up.
You're talking about the Canterbury Tales, right?
When I know the Canterbury Tales by Chaucer. No, I'm not talking about that.
You are talking about that. That's where that quote comes from.
Geoffrey Chaucer.
Look, okay. So I want to grow cotton.
Okay.
We're gonna make our own shirts
Okay.
this coming year.
Oh, okay.
Gonna grow Tabascos because I love Tabascos.
I
we're
want
gonna
sport peppers.
we're gonna sport pepper them. We're gonna pickle them. I also learned what capers were. You know what capers are?
Pickled olives.
You beautiful bastard. They are pickled flower buds, not just pickled olives.
Yeah. Someone's at your door.
You surprise me.
Julius is on guard.
Did you know it's spelled E-N-G-U-A-R-D-E?
I surprised you because I knew that a pickled caper was a pickled olive with a pickled flower bud.
No, not how you just phrased it then.
But the correct way?
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
You know how kiwis grow? Kiwis grow on a vine too.
I didn't know that.
You know how Brussels sprouts grow?
Hold on, let me guess. In a bunch under the ground.
I guarantee you, if you saw a picture of them, you'd be like, that's weird. I want to grow peanuts. They fix the nitrogen in the soil.
Is it me or did you gloss over Brussels sprouts?
Peanuts grow. They grow, okay, they're
not
growing
gonna
out of
get
the
them
ground.
known.
They get tall. They flower bud. Droop. As soon as the flower bud hits the ground, enter the soil, grow the peanut. Or so I've been told.
Can you
I've
speed
never
up the
witnessed it
process
myself.
and like slap them down?
You can slap as much as you want.
Whoa. I just mean, can you bend the plant?
Oh, you cannot bend it without entering.
What I mean,
We're becoming the Good Mythical Morning.
if peanuts are grown by the plant drooping naturally, can you just droop it a little early and grow faster peanuts?
I'm sure you can. The only thing I'm expressing is that you can't grow them close together because they can't droop. I've never grown peanuts. I've only seen videos of growing peanuts, so everything I've just said could possibly be a lie because I've never done it myself.
It wouldn't
And
be
that's
a lie.
why we talk.
It would be your version of the truth.
Yes, I would have not lied. I've just spoke what I assumed to be
You
true.
would have misspoke.
This goes again on what I said about we agree. We just assume everything that we have heard is true because we've never done it ourselves. I assume that it would take 8 minutes for the light from the sun to be like noticed by the earth.
How'd you come up with that?
Because I heard it. I heard it on the interweb.
How'd they come up with it?
They heard it from Galileo.
The one... let's not talk about Galileo.
Galifico.
Was he fake?
I don't know.
Ah.
A lot of things sound funny in my head, and I have to say them to
To
realize
show
that
that
they're
they're
not funny.
not funny. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
That's what you've been doing all night?
I'm about 10 thoughts away from sending you out the door.
10 thoughts? That's a lot.
Yeah, see, we'll get mad if I go through that many.
Holy crap. Getting dark.
That over there.
If you go to Amazon.com/B.A.D, you can get one of these cat lamps.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking when Brennan goes back and rewatches all this to edit it, he's going to go, no, we have to refilm because that would...
You're probably right.
Probably. I just want to make people laugh. I want everyone to know that the true goal of all this, I just want to make people laugh.
For me, it's the money. But I'm glad you like humor and stuff.
I just like to make people laugh, man. I told you that's what makes me happy.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what else makes me happy? Not fucking being up till fucking midnight.
Well, why are we up then? Oh. Because we're filming this.
I've also been approached by another person who wants to be on this show. James.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to James.
Shout out to James. He has his own podcast.
I feel like we should plug it, but I don't know what it...
I don't know what it's called either. He's never told me. I've never even heard of it.
Well, James knows, and he's going to comment it.
He doesn't watch this.
He doesn't?
I think he said he does.
Boy, when he watches this and proves you wrong, I can't wait.
Imagine the amount of people who start watching, and then imagine the amount of people who finish watching.
I don't have to imagine it because YouTube will tell me my watch time is because people started it.
Is it
No,
really
not
tight?
for us. I was joking. But yeah, it does tell you. But ours isn't crap. No, if you go into the analytics, it tells you.
I don't have the analytics. I don't have your channel. Literally, if you were to leave this group,
No, he's the moderator. Manager.
I'm not.
It.
I have no information. When something gets released, I find out from a third party. Let me pull up this. My phone's not dead. Let's pull up this.
Okay.
Action. Subscribe.
Hit the bell.
I wish people would share this because they don't understand. I'm missing out on what the whole thing is. I don't, I guess, talk about it enough. Shout out to my cousin Christy, who has her own hair salon.
Shout out to Christy.
Christy. I feel really right now because I don't remember what it was called.
The hair salon?
Yeah.
Isn't it the one up there?
Where are you pointing in relation to them? No, it's out on, not Cottonwood.
Yeah, it's right by Cottonwood.
It's on that road that the bowling alley's on.
It's right next to my house, Ben.
What is that
Top
called?
Salon or Top Halo or Halo or...
No. Don't you dare say a place that isn't hers.
No, it's not Halo. I take it back. It's Next. What is it?
She says, the podcast is too good. I should be sleeping, but I can't stop watching SMH.
She said that?
I'm still trying to figure out what SMH means.
Shaking my head.
No, that was Jocelyn. And I go, is a new one out? She says AFSGDHDJDJSJS. Yeah. Tear face.
It's laughing, I think.
Love that you don't know when a podcast comes out.
A true artist never watches his work back.
Which is sad because I do watch every single one of them. My cousin said...
I feel like we need to know the name of her salon before we proceed.
I'm going to find it out right now. I don't know how to work my phone at this moment. But I will figure it out really quick. Sponsor, please.
Oh, okay. Look, maybe if Junior Mints was one fraction as good as York peppermint patties were, maybe I would think about giving them a sponsor. But as it stands right now, I would if we were the last source of entertainment on this earth, which God help you if we were, and they were the last brand that could sponsor us, and it meant losing our channel if they didn't sponsor us, I still wouldn't accept their sponsorship because I bet it has artificial peppermint in it. Peppermint oil. That's fake. That's not from a real peppermint.
My phone just died.
They don't grow in the wild. Peppermint oil doesn't grow in the wild. Peppermints do. York peppermint patties, hit my line. Junior Mints, beat it.
The review I just read said... I already forgot what the review I just said. What the f*** is wrong with me, bro?
You know what? These Junior Mints, you had 2 of them.
Christy, I love you. You're a great cousin. I know we don't talk a lot. Thank you for being interested in the podcast. You're probably not even listening this far in. It's an hour and 38.
Can you imagine the person that is this far in?
40,
like, what is going on in their life? Are they okay?
You're talking to me.
You're a narcissist, though.
I listen to everything.
Yeah.
I listen to it and I literally laugh out loud. I'm like, that was funny. Why am I not getting paid for this?
Don't tell them we're not.
I will come, Christy, don't worry. I will come back out with what the actual business name is. Please don't be offended.
I feel like I know
At the moment, I
drive
cannot
by
remember
every day.
anything.
It's Halo.
I'm trying to remember my last name right now. Kelly. That, yes. My phone just died. I can't think of anything else.
Your phone is your power cord to life.
Didn't we talk about this too?
You Zoomers and your technology. Back when I was ruining the housing market.
No, listen to this. Listen to this. You ever heard of Sebastian Maniscalco?
No.
He's a comedian.
Okay.
He was talking about telling his dad how to use the internet.
Yeah.
And his dad was like, what do we do with the foot pedal?
What? Piano?
No, the foot pedal. And he's like, what the foot pedal are you talking about? He's like, the foot pedal. It moves the thing on the screen. And he's like, the mouse? Dad, move the foot pedal to the top. Use your hands. And he's like, hey, you see that big white bar going across the screen? That big white bar that says www dot. Hey, click on that and type www.yahoo.com.
What is it with Yahoo? Are they sponsoring us or something?
And then push
Use a
enter.
different search engine.
Hey, Dad, what happened? He's like, nothing happened. What does your thing say? He's like, it says www.dot. You spelled dot, you.
Hold on, why doesn't that work? It should work. Oh, Ben's dead.
Dude. I've been watching a lot of stand-up lately.
I could tell. Did you watch Paper Tiger or whatever?
That Chinese lady?
No, it's a stand-up. It's Bill Burr or something.
Bill Burr. I've watched 2 of his specials.
Okay.
He's halfway funny.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes he's really funny, sometimes he's not. I think...
Isn't humor subjective, though?
It is subjective, you...
Wow. Thank God for those dolphins that swam by.
We need a different noise for each curse word.
Well, then I can't make dolphin jokes, so it wouldn't fit.
Look, next week, guys, to those of you listening this far, because we are pretty far in, I want to have something to go off of.
Okay.
I want to literally actually talk about a specific topic. I wanted to talk about the 9/11 thing.
Okay.
You don't think, you also do think, you have no belief in whether it was conspiracy or not. And by next week, I would like to see where we sit on it. I would like you to look into it.
Okay.
See what you think.
I can do that.
I know you can, but will you?
Yes, from a non-biased, unbiased
Now you're just lying to me.
perspective. No, I will do it. Well, it might be biased, but I will do it.
Dude, I'm so fucking tired. You're so fucking tired. Brennan's so fucking tired.
That's what
Everybody's
makes
so
us a
fucking
bad podcast.
Dude, we are a bad podcast.
We
I
really
love
are.
it that we came up with that.
I know. Well, Brennan
How
did.
beautiful.
Well, Brennan came up with it. He messaged me and was like, dude. And I was like, I'm going to send that to Ben.
What a coincidence that my wife's name is Sable. So everything we do, we call it BS.
Okay.
We started A World in 7 Days to Die. It's BS. Our wedding, it was BS.
Mm-hmm.
How much of a coincidence is it that your name is Daniel, we can call it BAD, Ben and Daniel?
What does that have to do with S?
Coincidences are just...
He's Brendan Shea. BS Productions, bro.
Coincidences
Shout out.
are just
Shout out
people
just to shout him out.
programming your simulation.
What?
Like
Hold on.
the show I just watched was the idea of was
Said the idea.
yeah, the thought,
premise.
the premise was people would encode things that you never would have thought of, and then when you finally do think of them, have a meaning.
Okay.
Constantly intertwining coincidences. Something that's 39 feet from something. Something that has counts of 39. Something that is 39 paces away. Something that is 39 counts of, I don't know, I've got 39 slices of bread in my bread drawer. 39 spoons in my spoon drawer. 39 chips in my bag right now. It's just B&D, BNS. These things constantly occurring.
Yeah.
What if somebody's just
there's an answer for that too. Like,
just
we
life.
see patterns. Like,
Oh, when people share those things of pictures of clouds on Facebook, it's like, yeah, I don't see a cross. I see a eagle. I see a Doberman trying to get some rat out of a hole.
I more meant like
I see mac and cheese. In a
we
cooking
see
pot.
things that we want to see or that
see
we are
what we wanna
looking out,
see.
looking out for. Like, it's much easier to see a yellow car when you're looking for a yellow car, just like it's much easier to focus on the sadness when you're looking for the sadness.
What's this depressed bit you've got?
No, I saw a meme on
Kyle,
Facebook.
if you don't step up right now, I'm gonna go get my monster drink. We're gonna hash this out over the park, okay? We're gonna get our drug needles. We're gonna hash this out.
It was a bit on Facebook. It was one of those deals. Have you ever met anyone that's like, yeah, I watched one of those deals that was like,
what?
You lived in most of your life and you've never.
Please blurb that out.
What? People don't know where we're located.
Hopefully not.
We talked about Jamie's. We talked about.
There's plenty of Jamies.
No, there aren't. There's only one.
Before I'm done, I got one more subject to talk about. We tried at New Marie's place.
Yeah.
You heard of it?
Yeah, we talked about it, believe it or not. Not on the podcast.
I don't believe it.
In the kitchen, Stable was telling you about the menu. They had giant jumbo cocktail shrimp.
Get out of my head.
No, I was there when you were created. And I'll be there long after you're dead.
We went there.
Yeah.
I was so unimpressed.
Really?
$60 later.
What did you get?
We got 2 buffets.
Damn, buffets.
At least $16, $15 a piece for the buffets, which was bland.
Mm.
We got 2 endless mimosas, $8 per person. So that was $16 for the 2 of us, plus $15 a piece, puts us at 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the other $20 came from. Honestly, I don't.
You need to check your checkbook, dude. That's a lot of money that's missing.
Sable paid. I don't know.
Ben, that's irresponsible.
Yeah.
That's $20.
Tell me about it. Let's tell her together.
Okay.
Look.
I think the idea
The first plate I picked up, it's a buffet. Pick up my plate. There's on it. Not literal turd. There's disgusting matter on it. So I set it down. I grab another one. Get my stuff. Potatoes are bland. No salt. The eggs are okay. I got a Cajun pasta that's supposed to have beef in it. It was just Southwest seasoning. There was no Cajun seasoning in it. The mashed potatoes were good. I will say that. But I'd eat ruined mashed potatoes, right? The chicken tasted like it was boiled and not like... It was supposed to be marsala chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's just boiled chicken. I don't remember what else I had. There were green beans. They didn't taste anything excellent. It cost me $15. It cost Sable $15. And let's see. I drink several mimosas. So I'm happy about that. I will give them good marks for the endless mimosas. Go back for my second visit. The next plate I pick up is dirty again. What the
Did you have something on your fingers?
No. Look, this is serious. I worked in a restaurant and I understand the machines that they use are not dishwashers. They're sanitizers. They just, at a high-powered washing machine that just sprays your stuff basically with soap. They're not meant to clean it with gunk.
Yeah,
You're supposed to spray that crap off too.
Mm-hmm.
No one is back there spraying that off, apparently. So, I was unimpressed. I would rather go spend half that at Jamie's to get the same buffet. The only thing that would keep me to go to Marie's is those mimosas. Everything is greater when you drink.
What I was going to say is I think when you kind of start realizing you can cook anything you want to make and make it kind of better than anywhere you can get it, it kind of takes a joy out of eating out some places. Yeah. Because you're like, I could make this. But there's also the luxury of like, I didn't have to. But then you're sacrificing making it how you wanted it.
I've talked to you about that I've been cooking a lot lately. Mm-hmm. I like to cook a lot.
Yeah.
Not that I like to cook a lot.
Like a large quantity of food?
Yeah. But I do like to cook.
A great amount. Of food.
No.
You
Very much. I do
cooking.
enjoy cooking.
We're like hashing it out over 4th grade English.
Yeah. And
3rd grade.
through that, I've learned how easy it is to cook. So the problem is when I go out to eat and something is, I'm like,
yeah, it's subpar.
this is so easy to do. Why could they not do it for me?
It's also a lot of places will spread themselves too thin because they'll have all these items. That's the thing about buffets. Like,
buffets are money pits.
Yeah.
People don't realize this, but buffets are the easiest way for a restaurant to lose business.
yeah.
So anybody who does a restaurant and does a buffet, how are they making money?
Yeah.
They gotta be doing something right. This place is not doing it right, except for the mimosas.
Were they on the buffet?
Look, they were not a part of the buffet price. They're probably losing money because they're endless mimosas.
Yeah.
But
I
they
feel
brought
some
us
people
in.
in this town could challenge that.
Dude, let me tell you, I had about 5 of them.
And that's just you. Imagine 3 other people had 5 as well. 3 others.
Every other subsequent
Yeah.
portion, they're like, let's put less champagne in there.
Yeah.
Dude,
Strawberries get expensive.
strawberries?
Did you say strawberries?
Champagne. Champagne and orange juice. That's a mimosa.
I know. I don't know why you said strawberries, though. I think you did.
I don't know why I did either, Daniel.
Are you saying you didn't?
I'm saying I did not.
Well, if he did, I want Brennan to put subtitles over it. But anyway, I'm sure orange juice gets expensive too. Maybe the champagne. I don't know.
So I don't know how they're making money. And honestly,
Well,
I
let's talk about how they're making money.
Let's
They
talk
own
about
like
it.
6 other restaurants. Not
and
to
I
name
heard them
any
talking about it
names.
while I was there.
Yeah.
Apparently, the children own each own a different business or run a different business.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably wrong, but that's what I thought I heard from this girl I was talking there.
That would make sense. You got the sport nut who like went to junior varsity and he started buckets.
It was a girl,
She could be a sports nut and go to junior varsity.
but you said he.
No, I said
I guess she could be a he. I just misgendered her.
I didn't even say a gender unless
said
I
he.
did. Unless I did.
I heard he
Anyway, and then you've got
without the S.
the Maries. They studied classical French cooking.
Yeah, let me tell you, I met the cook. I worked with that cook at Brick Oven.
The main cook.
I call him Poppy.
That's powerful.
No, when we worked together, I called him Poppy.
Was that his name?
I believe he's a good cook.
That's good.
I believe that what I experienced was not his finest.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably not even his fault.
Well, everybody's a critic. I mean,
When you're making a buffet in large quantities,
well, you
cannot-
sacrifice a lot.
You're sacrificing a lot.
I
You've got to
can't even-
pre-make a lot of stuff.
Well, then it's also maintaining this weird temperature where it's
Yeah.
not supposed to
where it's supposed to,
stay
where
hot.
it's safe.
Yeah, it's not supposed to have stayed hot that long. Like,
Yeah.
or that hot, you know.
Truth be told, I guarantee you the food tastes a lot better when you order off the menu.
Of course, like even
Off course.
yeah, even Chinese places or anywhere that has like fried rice on their buffet.
Mongolian beef, I love it.
Okay, fried rice on their buffet. It's not gonna be,
Oh, your fried rice, you want to use fish sauce and oyster sauce.
dude. That's
I don't want
that
a big
unlocks a lot
mouthful of the
flavor.
ocean. I want to eat
It tastes
rice
like
out
the
of a
ocean.
pond.
It doesn't taste like the ocean. I love it. It gives it a unique flavor. But
Yeah, unique as
anyway, Chinese places when they have fried rice out, it's not going to be as good as if it had come off a hot wok. You know, it's sitting there drying. The liquid, the oil that you fried it in, is just soaking into it. It's like it's not going to be good. So yeah, you sacrifice a lot.
I'm about to make you rice right now. You don't believe I can make you rice, but I can make you rice. I've been getting really good at making rice.
I would literally love it. I would take it home and eat it.
No, you're going to eat it here.
Okay.
So I've got 2 ways of making rice.
Okay.
So for a cup of rice, I don't use 2 cups of water.
What do you use? The
Cup and
finger?
3/4.
Okay.
I don't know if it has to do with how my lid fits my pan or what, but that comes out to like the perfect dryness of the rice.
Mm.
So I'll either put in, if I want to make Chinese rice or like a little bit of a Chinese style, in that 1 3/4 cup of liquid, I'll put in, I don't know, 1/2 cup of soy sauce, maybe a 1/4 cup, anywhere between a 1/2 cup and a 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup. That's the way I should say it, the least to the greatest.
Okay.
And the rest of that 1 3/4 I'll do with water or chicken stock, depending on how I'm feeling. Am I feeling froggy? Am I feeling not? I don't know.
You cook the rice in soy sauce?
Sometimes.
Huh. Does it darken it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Sometimes I'll cook it in a chicken stock, which will also darken it.
That'll give it a nice, good flavor.
Dude.
Yeah.
I've gotten really good at cooking rice. I make that rice exactly how I want it.
We're making some.
When I first started cooking rice, I was scared, and it was coming out mushy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
oh my God.
Please cut that part out. I'm making that rice exactly how I'm wanting it.
It's good.
When I made the red beans and rice,
mm-hmm.
all I did was regular basmati rice, 1 3/4 of water.
What inspired basmati? You said regular, like that's the standard version of rice.
Well, I've never made red beans and rice, so I just typed in red beans and rice.
Oh, and they use basmati?
They use basmati. And lo and behold, I had a bag of basmati. That's all I use. I don't know a difference between the others, so I just use basmati.
Okay. Interesting.
I've said basmati 3 times now, and it sounds really weird.
I think you said it differently each time.
Yeah, I don't know how it's pronounced.
Only the basmati, no.
Basmati.
What? Formula?
Hey, listen. Here's a quick tip on a really cool, different tasting rice.
I just had a stroke, but okay.
If you didn't know, first you can toast your rice. You ever toasted your rice first?
In the oven?
No.
Or like in
you get your pan hot.
Yeah.
I use a little bit of olive oil, and I'll just cook the rice a little bit.
The dry rice, no.
Or, before I cook the rice, I'll put a little olive oil, then put my clove of garlic, and I'll just let that cook a little bit. Then I'll put my rice in there. That's how you get some garlic rice.
That sounds good.
Or, you cook your rice like normal, just white rice, just salt and water, and when it's done, you get your little thing, shave off some lime, get you, what's that called?
Cilantro.
No. What's that called?
Zest. Mandarin.
Lime zest.
Oh.
Use some lime zest. Put that in your rice. You got
and cilantro.
Lime flavored.
Cilantro and lime rice.
Ooh. We do that tomorrow.
Tonight?
You bring that cilantro.
And I'll bring I will.
Bring the lime too, because I don't have any.
I'll bring the rice too, as well.
You can. I have got some, but you can. I told you I was looking at saving money more.
Yeah.
So I'm getting down to spending $1 a day.
Really?
People might think that's a lot, but honestly, it costs a lot to live.
Hold on. Do you ever go a day where you don't spend $1?
To what?
What?
Where's this handle?
What? Do you ever spend...
I might to hold on to.
Ben, that was one of your harder to receive jokes.
Just like hard to receive.
Our mothers watch this.
Speak for yourself.
Mine does.
Did she really?
Yeah, bro.
What I meant to say
what I was trying to say
when there's no threads, it's hard for a screw to be received.
I can't even remember what I was saying. Like, that's how so much you corrupted me. Oh my God.
Some would say that I was doing that to reflect and mirror climate change on the earth.
What?
Okay. Lime zest.
Oh.
Hard to receive. Hold on. We've rewound. The tape has been BuzzFeeded.
Hard to receive. What was I talking about that was hard to receive?
Soy sauce, lime, basmati.
I don't know. I guess we'll never know.
Life. Corrupt. Contrast of...
You know, it's funny.
What?
People that are watching this know what we're talking about, but they can't even tell it.
How aggravated that must be.
Oh my God, they're probably typing like, you were talking about, and I'm like, I don't know what it was.
He's like, yeah, this is a week later and I'm seeing your comments.
Then I'll get it. You almost broke that. Yeah, they know because they can just go back a few seconds and see what it was. It really aggravates me. What was it? Just tell us anyway, if you care.
We were talking about making rice.
I guess, but it was something specific.
You know, also a little thing I like to do. This is our longest one yet.
He's gotta edit this.
Are you tired yet?
He will be when he's gotta edit it too.
Okay, I'm done. I will say though, sometimes when I'm feeling a little saucy, when I'm feeling a little classy, I will get, I don't know, quarter cup of soy sauce, a cup of water, a few tablespoons of honey, mix that up together, let that reduce with meat that I've already been prepared. Or I'll just reduce that, then mix my meat in afterwards. That makes it sticky, sweet, salty.
I made this fantastic orange chicken the other night.
I don't believe you.
Oh my god. I did.
I believe you.
It was so good. I love.
Should we go to Panda Express tomorrow?
No, like here's. Wait, I don't want to be on record saying this because they might sponsor us. I can cook better fried rice and orange chicken than Panda Express.
This is what people don't understand. Or maybe they do understand. Cooking at home is super easy. There's a lot of things that are complicated with cooking. Because we already talked about baking. That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm over here making rice and somebody's making flambe fucking you in the shit.
Yeah.
They're baking that stuff. They're turning metal into sugar. I don't know how they're doing it. They're doing it. They're making sugar into gold.
Why?
They're alchemists. You know they're wizards? I just realized this. Bakers literally are wizards and should be burned at the stake.
There's this guy on YouTube binging with
Not charred.
Babish.
Rare.
He puts his rice in the oven.
Rare steak.
Oh, I made some filet mignon the other day. It was so good.
Dude, when I'm completely sober, I'm going to look back at this and hate this. Or I'm just going to laugh a lot and go, I like that Ben. I wish I could be that Ben.
I don't watch our
always
work
be that carefree Ben. I'm the carefree Ben that never has to worry about anything.
I'm a traditionalist, so I don't watch our work. I put it out there and I forget about it, and it's the best way to just live your life. Just live with no inhibitions. Anyway, I'm Ben. Ben, are you okay?
I just got hit with a wave of sadness.
Damn, what's wrong, bro?
Just thought about how much I want to cook you rice right now.
Let's go. Let's end this thing, bro. It's been too.